guys, so this is going to be something a little bit different. I am going to be talking about a book that I am currently reading right now. It is called War Storm by Victoria Aveyard, and I am about almost done. I have that little tiny bit left, and this is the third book in the series, and there is 3 books in this series. I think there's another one, but that might be like a novella type thing. But what the series is about, it's kind of a dystopian based book, but the characters in the book, so there's a higher capital and there's a lower capital, and in the higher capital they don't have red blood, they have silver blood, and they're mortal, I think. And the main character in this book, Mare Barrow, she's a red blood and she's in the lower capital, so there's poverty, and she steals for her family to survive. That is her strong suit. She has a sister named Giza, and that sister, her strong suit, I think, is sewing. Her sister also is like artsy and does like art stuff, but her main focus, I think, is like sewing. And I think she takes those what she sews and sells fabric or whatever for her family as well. And she's kind of like more so the breadwinner of the family because of this capability. And one day, Mare and her sister Giza go out and decide to steal in the higher capital. Somehow Mare is able to go into the higher capital, and she goes to steal there. Well, I guess she steals from the wrong person, because her sister gets the forefront of it, and her sister ends up losing her hand. Because, you know, if you steal something in some countries, they cut your hand off, and Giza unfortunately loses her hand, which I forget why. I should have written down notes, but that doesn't really make sense, because if Mare is the one that stole something, shouldn't have Mare lost her hand or whatever? I don't know, but Giza loses her hand, and so that ability is taken away from her. Well, Mare also has a friend named Kalor, and Kalor is about to lose everything. He is about to go into war, and Mare makes a deal, or she trades herself or something, and she goes to the bar one night. She's depressed and blah blah blah. She meets this random guy named Cal. Oh, Cal. Beautiful Cal. Cal is does he have blonde hair? Blonde. There's always, whenever there's like a love triangle in these books, there's always like a guy with dark hair and a guy with long hair, a guy with dark hair and a guy with blonde hair. That's always how it goes, in my opinion. But Cal comes up to her and he finds her interesting, and little do we know, Cal is a silver, but Cal likes to get away from that life, and he kind of dresses down a little bit and goes into the lower capital to escape from, being prince for a little bit. Well, he found Mare, and of course something calls to him, and she's so special, and blah, 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 and after talking to her, he offers her something, and somehow she ends up in the higher capital, and she finds out that she's not just a red blood, she's like half red blood and half silver or something like that. And so she lives in the palace for a while, and she has to kind of lay low about who she is, and they dress her up as like one of them, and she has to marry one of them. She has to marry either Cal or Cal's brother, and his brother is Maven. We'll get to Maven in a little bit. But Maven, I should have written notes. But anyway, it's this whole love triangle, and she doesn't really know who she is, and she meets these two princes, and there's something called the Scarlet Guard. And the Scarlet Guard is against, like, the higher capital, and they're kind of like bandits, I guess. They beat to their own drum, and we get to meet Farley and her clan of red bloods and everything. So it's this whole, like, kind of Hunger Games-esque feel. That's kind of what I'm getting from the series, but I'm almost done, like I said, and so far it's a little bit boring right now because it's kind of dragging on and it's almost over with, and there's not really much else to do at this point or say in the book. So yeah, this is the part where it gets a little bit boring. But yeah, that is what I'm reading right now, and like I said, I don't know what happens in this book because I'm not done with it yet. Also, for WIPS and stuff, I cannot get enough of Jade Summer books. And I have been coloring in this book nonstop. I was inspired by John, the bibliophile colorist, and this is one that I did. I like how that one turned out. And I'm doing 2 of the same pictures right now in this book. If I can hurry up and... Could I find it, please? This one. And this one. I actually kind of like this one better. But I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, that's what I'm currently reading right now and what I'm coloring. I'm also playing The Sims 4, like, religiously, and I have the Switch Lite. I ended up buying the Switch Lite. I've been missing my DS recently, but I'm like, I don't know if I really want to play the DS just because I feel like I've played those games over and over again. But I have the Switch Lite now, and now I'm excited to repurchase more Mario games, and I did purchase the, what's it called? Animal Crossing game. So I'm gonna give that a go because I kind of want a relaxing game right now, something that I can play to while I just relax for bed and all of that. So yeah, that is what I have been doing during quarantine. I decided to take a little bit of a break from makeup, even though I have a little bit of makeup on, but I don't have any face makeup on or anything. I have been doing makeup every single day just on my Instagram. I haven't really been filming a whole lot, even though I should, because we're stuck in quarantine and we're not going anywhere. So what's my excuse? I don't know. But anyway, I hope you all are staying safe. Try to keep yourselves busy. Find something to read. Pick up a coloring book. These are only, like $8. And they're Jade Summer. I love Jade Summer now. I can't get enough of Jade Summer. So, especially her grayscale. Her grayscale coloring books are gorgeous. And you guys should really pick them up. But, anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. If you like this, please give this a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you've been doing during quarantine. And I hope you guys are staying safe. If you guys want to subscribe, of course you don't have to. I try to put out new videos 3 times a week. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys. Stay safe.